class 9th. Today we are going to start with new chapter, chapter 13, the Industrial Revolution. Today's topic is meaning and nature of the Industrial Revolution. We will discuss the following points. So the objectives of today's topic are meaning of capitalism, meaning of socialism. Now we will discuss the following key terms. Number 1, capitalism. It means a system under which private entrepreneurs have complete freedom to devise and control production and distribution for their own profits. Number 2, socialism. It means an economic system in which the means of production are owned not by private individuals but by the community. Now come to the reading part. The Industrial Revolution, page number 230. Meaning and nature of the Industrial Revolution. During the second half of the 18th century and the first half of the 19th century, many changes took place in the field of industry. The term Industrial Revolution has been used to denote all those changes. According to H.A. Davis, the Industrial Revolution is a term which is used to express the change which was responsible for the adoption of the system of making things on a large scale in large factories with the aid of steam power as opposed to the old system, which was generally followed up to the middle of the 18th century of making goods in cottages or shops of workers. Its essence was the adoption of large-scale production by means of power-driven machinery in big factories, which could be established and maintained only by a large expenditure of capital and worked by only organized group of laborers. Industrial Revolution. The term Industrial Revolution denotes all those changes that took place in the field of industry during the second half of the 18th century and the first half of the 19th century. Until this period, goods were manufactured at home with hand. However, during the period of the Industrial Revolution, the employer made his worker to use machine in his factory. The employees were paid wages for their labor. The period marked a change from handwork to machine work and from domestic system to factory system of production. According to H.A. Davis, the Industrial Revolution is the name given to a series of changes that brought about a transition from production by hand to production by machine, from small-scale production to large-scale production, from handmade goods to machine-made goods. The Industrial Revolution began in England in the late 18th century and spread during the 19th century to Belgium, Germany, Northern France, the United States and Japan. A number of factors contributed to Britain being the birthplace of the Industrial Revolution. England had large deposits of iron ore and coal that were essential for Industrial Revolution. There were new ideas brewing in England that aided the development of the Industrial Revolution. One of these was the increasing interest in a scientific approach and investigation. England saw improved and advanced systems of communication, transportation and banking that helped flourish the Industrial Revolution in Britain. Capitalism. It is an economic system under which all means of production are controlled by the private individuals and organizations. The production is done to earn profit. The person who owns industries is called as capitalist or industrialist. This system believes that private property should be encouraged as it increases efficiency. In short, capitalism stands for the policy of non-intervention of the state in the economic activities of the individuals. Key proponents of capitalism were Richard Cantillon, Adam Smith, David Ricardo, and Milton Friedman. Socialism. Socialism is defined as an economic system in which the means of production are owned not only by private individuals but by the community in order that all may share more fairly in the wealth produced. The evil effects of the capitalism and the spirit of improving the condition of workers gave birth to socialism. The ultimate goal of socialism is to eliminate class struggle between the capitalist and the workers and form a classless society. In order to achieve these objectives, government control over production and distribution of important things is considered necessary. Key proponents of socialism were Robert Owen, Karl Marx, John Stuart Mill, Albert Einstein, etc. Students, we have discussed till here. Read the chapter thoroughly, learn the basic terms, and follow the SNAP homework. Thank you.